From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Monday, January the 24th, 2022. Israeli security forces gave notice last night to demolish the illegal outpost of Givat Ronen in the West Bank in 3 days' time. The Times of Israel reports this comes 3 days after the violent attack Friday, as we reported to you, on Palestinians and left-wing Jewish activists by right-wing Jewish Israeli extremists. Those extremists are believed to have come from the illegal outpost. The Times cited Israel Police Minister Omer Bar-Lev telling Kan News yesterday that the attack, which left 6 people injured, was the organized action of a terror group. Police in Miami Beach and Surfside, Florida, are investigating anti-Semitic flyers received by residents this weekend, which reportedly referred to a Jewish COVID agenda, listing health officials in Washington heading the COVID-19 response, stressing that they are all Jewish. Miami Beach Mayor Dan Gelber yesterday tweeted, as a precaution, we've increased patrols in our neighborhoods and religious institutions. Gelber asked for those who received a flyer and those who may have video security camera footage of the suspects to contact police, saying there is no place for this in our community and we will do all we can to make that point clear. The White House organized a webinar with the Jewish community on Friday to discuss the investigation and address anxieties in the aftermath of the attack on Congregation Beth Israel in Colleyville, Texas, last Saturday. The JTA reports that White House Jewish liaison Hanan Weissman hosted the virtual call. Other speakers included Executive Assistant Director of the National Security Branch of the FBI, Jill Sanborn, who said, "Let me be clear, the FBI is and has been treating Saturday's events as an act of terrorism targeting the Jewish community." She said, "And we are not going to tolerate this anti-Semitism." Assistant to President Joe Biden for Homeland Security, Liz Sherwood Randall, said on the call, "You can be reassured that we'll continue to do everything we can to enable Americans to practice their faith safely, to be able to be with their congregations in peace, and to prevent those who wish to do us harm from being able to do so." Also on the call was Temple Beth Israel Rabbi Charlie Citron Walker, who was held at gunpoint with another 3 congregants for the 11-hour-long ordeal, who thanked law enforcement and the public, saying the support has been overwhelming. Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett announced, with the approach of International Holocaust Remembrance Day this Thursday, January the 27th, a significant increase to the budget of Yad Vashem, the World Center for Holocaust Remembrance in Jerusalem. Bennett told his cabinet, while the entire world has an obligation to remember and deal with the significance of the Holocaust, a tragedy that is unparalleled in the annals of human history, the main obligation is cast on us, the Jewish people and the State of Israel. Therefore, the government will increase the state's participation in the budget of Yad Vashem by approximately 30 million shekels, over $9 million, in the coming year, to ensure their work to preserve the memory of the Shoah and to educate. Well, Speaker of the Knesset Miki Levy will address the Bundestag, the lower house of the federal legislature of Germany, for International Holocaust Remembrance Day. Levy said upon arriving in Berlin for the first time in history, the Speaker of the Knesset, the democratically elected parliament of the only Jewish state, will stand where more than 80 years ago Nazi oppressors called for the annihilation of our people before executing the most horrific crime in mankind's history, the Holocaust. He said, "I will stand proud being Jewish with 6 million silent souls by my side and deliver the speech in Hebrew, the eternal language of the Jewish people." Levy will address the Bundestag on Thursday. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Monday, January the 24th at 7 o'clock. Robert Siegel tackles antisemitism's resurgence with panelists Ira Forman, Sharon Nazarian, James Carroll, and Kenneth Stern. At 8, learn how hate and harassment in online gaming impacts more than 94 million Americans and how to have conversations with young people about staying safe online. At 9, Mark Golub sits down with former chairman and CEO of Universal Music Publishing, David Renzer. Then Nancy Spielberg, Roberta Grossman, and Samuel Kassow speak about their film, Who Will Write Our History? And coming up next, for International Holocaust Remembrance Day, I speak with the chairman of Yad Vashem, Dani Dayan, on the critical importance of and Yad Vashem's staunch commitment to Holocaust remembrance and education. And that's the JBS News Update for Monday, January the 24th, 2022. I'm Teisha Bader. Stay healthy, stay well.